everyone. Welcome to Wager Talk TV. My name is Minty. You can find me on Twitter at MintyBets. You can find this gentleman to my right, Drew Martin, at DrewMartinBets on Twitter, and that gentleman to his right, at Teddy Covers, at Teddy_Covers, sorry. This Sunday night, we've got the Green Bay Packers at the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the Packers are going to have a pretty tough opponent because they're 25th against the run, and San Francisco likes to run the ball a lot. What are we going to expect from this game, Teddy?
Okay, let me start with this.
Okay.
If you're trying to beat the NFL, I'm looking at what a team is from mainstream stats against the run or against the pass. Do you factor those into consideration? I mean, I don't even factor them. I'm interested in what a team, advanced metric stats all the time, but where a team ranks in any given stat is, to me, as meaningless as their straight-up record. Mm-hmm. And this is two teams with, really good straight-up records. Mm-hmm. If you ask me, all that said, Green Bay clearly has vulnerability against the run, and the 49ers, when healthy, have been able to run the football. Mm-hmm. The 49ers the last 2 weeks have not been healthy. As we record this on Wednesday, we don't know if George Kittle's going to play. We don't know if Manny Sanders is going to play. We don't know if Matt Breida is going to play. We don't know if Robbie Gould's going to play. We don't know if Staley's going to play. We don't know if Deebo Samuel's going to play. Mm-hmm. Basically, we don't know of any of the 49ers' skill position talent, and half their offensive line is going to play this week. That said, what I was reading is that there's a decent chance a couple of guys could come back, Kittle in particular, who the offense hasn't looked the same without him. Kittle could be back this week. They all could play. And if they all play, this line should probably be 6 and not 3, because the 49ers had a chance on national TV 2 weeks ago to make a statement in front of everybody. Mm-hmm. But they were so banged up they couldn't, and the Seahawks beat them straight up. I still think San Fran is Super Bowl worthy in a way that I don't. Green Bay's good. San Fran is great. Mm-hmm. And a healthy San Fran with everybody in the lineup that didn't make that statement 2 weeks ago against Seattle, Packers might be the team they can do it against.
Okay, true.
Teddy, making a lot of great points. I think Kittle's important as well if he's able to play. You bring up the rushing yards, Minty. I'm looking at the passing yards as well. And we look at the Green Bay defense. They've led up to Dallas and Oakland, two teams that were really able to throw the ball against their passing defense, over 350 yards for each of them. And just last week, we saw Jimmy G, surpass the 400-yard mark. So I'm wondering if that's kind of the turning point there with their passing offense that has struggled at times.
I got to jump in because the Packers won both those games, and their opponents were coming from behind both times. And that's why, they won and covered both times. So to say they gave a bunch of yards in a game that you win and cover, that's what you're supposed to do. They kept the team out of the end zone and won. I wouldn't hold that against Green Bay's defense. And that's another reason why a stat-based approach in the NFL has some vulnerability. And all the stat heads out there are telling you, oh, you're an idiot because you think this. Well, no. You're an idiot using bad numbers because the Packers were in control of those games, and they're using those stats against them. Sorry, I'm on a rampage here.
You took the wind right out of my sails because that's exactly what I was going to point at. So, plus the fact that there looks to project to be about 20-mile-per-hour winds on Sunday night there in San Francisco. So I think that San Francisco being able to throw the ball, there is a question of if they did hit a turning point, Minty. But I think with what Teddy was pointing at, plus the fact weather might be an issue and the injuries on top of it, it's what's making me really pump the brakes here. I lean towards San Francisco, but too many question marks. I haven't bet it as of now.
Great.
And D Ford, another guy who might play or might not for San Fran this week. And I didn't mean to cut you off, Drew.
It's fine.
Jump, but the point is this. If these guys play, this line's not holding at 3.
Right.
So if you want to get involved with the 49ers, you got to do it early in the week. And then if they don't play, it's not going down. This line's not going to go down to 2, and I really don't see it going down to 2.5. So you're not going to get the worst of it. You can get off of the bet. But if these guys do end up playing, you'll get the best of the number. The line will go 3.5, 4, maybe even higher.
And Minty, that's a great way to end it. Teddy, projecting lines in the NFL. I do the opening line report podcast with him. He's got that down pat. So trust what he says.
Thank you, guys. I love it. $9 Monday at wagertalk.com and sportsmemo.com. All daily packages for Monday's action are only $9, including any 5% best bets, normally priced at $40.